But you take your job seriously, right? You guys have fun, but you take your job seriously?
Yeah.
All of you guys. You're very serious musicians, right?
Yeah.
I take my job seriously as well, okay? Being on television every night, talking about the events of the day is a sacred trust. A trust that I will learn everything about an issue before expressing my opinion. The problem is, I'm on TV every night. I don't have time to know what I'm talking about. I'm a busy man. I can either talk or I can know. And the fact remains, that's a camera and this is my mouth. So I think we know which one I'm going for. This is Stephen Colbert's Hot Takes. Now, we've never even done it before and people are excited. Okay, a hot take, let me explain something. A hot take is where I've got an opinion right off the bat. And my opinion is coming in so fast, it's like a meteor plunging toward the Earth, and the ablative heating of the friction of the atmosphere is just scorching the surface rock until it's molten flying lava. And that's what this graphic is supposed to be. And not, as you might have assumed, a flaming turd. We're working on it. It's the first night. We're working on it. All right. So, first off, let me just give you the rules for a hot take. I cannot back up anything I'm saying about anything I'm about to say. No information. These aren't just the rules for me, they're the rules for anyone on television who has to have an instant, if uninformed opinion. Just like ESPN anchors or Ben Carson. I'm just yanking them. I'm just yanking these ideas from where the hen lays eggs. Also from where I do, I assume. I don't know. I wake up in the morning, there's eggs in the fridge, I didn't buy them. Tonight's first hot take, prison. Life behind bars in a 6x8 cell with a maniac for a roommate just got unpleasant.
The Federal Bureau of Prisons is telling inmates, no pork for you. Starting this month, pork won't be served in federal prisons.
That means no more bacon, pork chops, or ham. And the Bureau of Prisons says the decision was based on a survey of prisoners' food preferences. A spokesman for the National Pork Producers Council says he finds it hard to believe that a survey would have a majority of any population saying, quote, no thanks, I don't want any bacon.
Yeah, I also find that hard to believe. There is no majority of any population on Earth that would say, I don't want any bacon. Sure, Muslims and Jews can't have any, but I never heard one of them say, I don't want any. I think that's the whole problem with the Middle East. It's all misplaced bacon rage. My hot take, I don't like it. Listen, again, we're working on it. I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand that prison is punishment, but life without possibility of pork is cruel and unusual. Think of all the delicious foods that come from a pig. Ham, pork chops, bacon, footballs. Oh yeah, every Super Bowl Sunday, I put out a honey-glazed pigskin. And prison is bad enough. Pork is the one ray of sunshine that inmates have. You might have gotten shivved in your sleep, but at least it was the sharpened end of a baby back rib. You can kind of taste it through your lung. And life without bacon is a slow, tedious march to death, mostly because bacon really speeds that march up. Next up, folks, America's pastime is still reeling from a controversial slide by Chase Utley of the LA Dodgers, who took out the Mets' Ruben Tejada on Saturday. Look at that! He went straight at him. Hey, Utley, what part of Dodger don't you understand? Now, Utley is a pariah, Tejada is out for the season, and Tejada's ankles are still being recovered from low Earth orbit. Now, here's my take, my hot take. I don't like this. That is a dirty slide, and Utley deserves to be punished. Either he takes the MLB's 2-game suspension, or he's locked in an Iron Maiden by Mr. Met. And I am qualified. I believe I am qualified to make that judgment because I'm a former player. I put in my years on the old Dusty Diamond, the old batting flats, Glove Junction, as we used to call it. In fact, not to brag, but I played for 2-time Pee Wee League champion Snyder's Esso. Yeah. Backup right fielder, the catcher of the outfield. I need more. Look at those briskets. Look at that. You need more proof? Look at this. Look at this. This is my Little League trophy. All right? Yeah. Look at that. Based on my experience, at the very least, Utley should have to stay in the station wagon while the rest of the team goes to Dairy Queen. Okay? You just think about what you did, Utley. The rest of us are getting peanut butter parfaits. Maybe a double dip soft serve. Yeah, I know that seems cruel. But at least he still gets bacon. Now, my final hot take, Belarus. This week, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko won his 5th term with a landslide 83.5% of the vote, meaning only 16.5% of Belarus will be going to prison. Now, some Western observers are calling this election a sham because opposition leaders weren't allowed to register as candidates, as opposed to the American system where everyone has to register as a candidate. Yeah. Now I'm no fan of Lukashenko. I've been against him ever since I heard about him today. But sometimes dictators have good ideas. In this case, his polling stations handed out donuts and alcohol to lure voters. Donuts and alcohol should come as no surprise to anyone who has ever seen the Belarusian food pyramid. My hot take, I like it. And I think we should try that here. Anything to get more eligible voters to the polls. Remember, you're getting the booze and the donuts after you vote. That not only guarantees that you're sober when you pull the lever, but if you get enough booze, you'll feel better about the fact that these were your choices. All right? Me? These guys. I tell you what, I think I'm voting for Oscar winner J.K. Simmons. You didn't even see he was in there. There he is right down there. You didn't even notice him before. Why? Because you're drunk. So let's recap our hot takes. No bacon for our prisoners. Chase Utley's slide. If you vote, you get booze.